Good day to you one and all. It is I, Justin Hawkins, and this is Justin Hawkins Rides Again. I have no guitar with me because I am sans axe, which means without a guitar. I've already said it. Today I'm talking about this a video that was sent to me by my producer on account of the fact that some of you guys actually suggested I react to it. It's a new artist. There isn't very much information available online about this gentleman. But he's 16 years old, he's from the USA, his name's Jake Kohn, and he's got a song called Frostbite, which was released 4 months ago. Justin Hawkins rides again. There you are. Yeah, a cappella, so my favourite. This is sort of an anomalous reaction, really, because Jake is so young. He's only just beginning his career, and there's very little or no info on him except for the fact that he's writing and touring his music already. I've never watched this video or heard this song before, but my producer saw someone in the comments ask for my reaction to it, so here we go. First of all, I'll read some comments from the video itself. Jack and Jack said, "There's no way you're 15, bro. Absolutely electric. On repeat." And then Hey Mr. Guitar Man says, "When this kid gets his heart broken for real, he's going to take over the world with that voice and songwriting ability. Totally out of this world good." And then Pete3028 says, "Hints of a young Coulter Wall in that deep, resonant vocal expression. So unique. Every time I think the current industry is doomed, a talented young man like this shows up in my feed. Fantastic." All right, I'm going to watch it and tell you what I think.
I made a phone call to my mama last night.
Holy shit, where'd that voice come from? That is just not what I was expecting at all. He has this sort of, a little bit like myself, you know, like a really clear, youthful visage, a beautiful flowing locks, and quite an effeminate sort of presence, really. His hands scarcely seem able to fully grip the guitar. It's like he's a young individual, but listen to that voice.
Payphone in the middle of the field street.
This is awesome.
She didn't have much to say, never does anyway. So I hung up the phone, got back, moving my feet.
Takes real balls to do that kind of singing. It's just like all those runs and stuff. I mean, it's already super emotive. He's basically singing a song about calling his mum. Oh shit, I should have called my mum today. Fuck! Sorry mum, if you're watching this, I'm really sorry. I know I said I'd call, I'm so sorry. Jake, thank you for reminding me I should call my mum.
Feels so hollow on the inside.
He feels hollow on the inside. Now that is not the most economical piece of wordsmithery, really, because to be hollow implies that your insides are empty. I've never heard of anybody being hollow on the outside, but it makes sense because the feeling of being hollow is centered here, I think. He's talking about, you know, those, what you got, like special, this bit of your brain is in here, isn't it? And that's where he's feeling the absence. And I love those little runs in between the chords.
As empty as a drum. Well, I used to wonder when I was a child, back when we all got talking wild. Why in the hell do I always feel so numb?
Ooh, that is nice. No.
Everything's gonna be alright. Go home with all your life.
Yeah, the kid can play, can't he? I hate dismissing him as a kid. I mean, this is, I don't know, at the risk of being all spiritual, this is an old soul, isn't it?
You be your darkness, baby.
He said darkness.
Baby, I'll be right here. just wrapped up in the night.
I like it when he opens his eyes and you finally get a vision into his soul, as it were. This is pretty accomplished, isn't it, for a, was he 15, 16?
Trying to stop the frost.
Should have heard me singing when I was 15, 16. Unless you are of the canine persuasion, you probably wouldn't have heard much of it.
Trying to stop the frostbite.
Shure SM57, pointing directly at the sound hole there. It's a good way to record acoustics. I sometimes do that at home.
Took another puff off of my cigarette. I threw it down half finished cause I thought the nicotine buzz just made me sick.
He's already experimenting with cigarettes. You can sort of tell that, really, can't you?
Watch the ashes glow till it all faded out. I stepped on a greyhound bike. Let it take me wherever I'm bound. When it's showing me my breath, and you're scaring me to death. Babe, you're left with whatever's left.
I like that, you're left with whatever's left. Enough about my divorce. Let's forget about it.
Everything's gonna be alright.
And this is, if I could, paraphrase the lyric of this, I think it's, if you're saying things like you're left with whatever's left and everything's going to be all right, it's a little bit like that school of thought that things don't happen to you, they happen for you, right?
Go with all your lies. You'll be the darkness, baby.
But this doesn't sound like bullshit, does it? When this kid sings, and I'm sorry to keep referring to him as a kid, when this individual sings, you believe it, don't you? And that is 75% of the battle as a vocalist, I think.
Just wrapped up in the night.
And I love the way it's imperfect. I mean, it's just one of those things where you don't want to hear this guy being produced by a pop producer, do you? You don't want it to be squished up, melodined, auto-tuned, and wrapped up in something that sounds like a jingle. You want this. You want the rough edges. I mean, it sounds like all of his life's challenges embodied and emoted in that vocal.
Trying to stop the frostbite.
I mean, there's a lot of people remarking on how brilliant his voice is, but I think his guitar playing's pretty good, you know. This is a really accomplished performer, super young, loads and loads of potential, and wow, check it out, Jake Kohn. We're going to put a link to it. I probably don't do enough reactions to new music like that, but that's just fantastic, really awesome. Okay, guys, use the comment section to tell me what you think. I just thought that was amazing. Justin Hawkins rides again. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Sorry about the absence of a guitar. I'll be back home in my studio tomorrow and everything will go back to normal. Alright, lots of love to you, and I'll see you guys on the ice. Cheers.
Okay.